Melvin! Fucking Melvin Ben is responsible for one of the biggest catastrophes I've ever seen on Twitter. Bring me the horizon. A going mainstream. So there is an article out today. There's been an interview with Bring Me the Horizon's Oli Sykes, and he's been talking about the new album, and he's been saying that basically some of the heavy Bring Me the Horizon fans will not be happy to hear that they are going to be going into the mainstream, and they don't see it as selling out. They just want to appeal to more people, yeah, and tap into that top 40 magic money, you know what I'm saying? And I have a theory. I think that they basically approached Red and Leeds and they were like, look, we want a headline, we think we're big enough now, and they're like and Melvin was like, are you mainstream though? No, you're not. Yeah, I don't hear you sounding like Lord. I don't hear you sounding like Kendrick. I don't hear them vibes. You want a headline? You need to get on that mainstream fucking train, do you know what I mean? So that's it, they've taken it upon themselves to become mainstream. But no, in all seriousness guys, let's look at this how it actually is. They have said that they want to tap into a bigger audience. They do want to get into the mainstream, but they do want to stay true to who they are. And at the end of the day, you have to look at the arc that Bring Me the Horizon have already taken. You know, you got like some of the earlier stuff like Chelsea Smile, which to be honest is too heavy for me. You got Shadow Moses, which is one of my favourite songs from the Sempiternal album, where they really started to introduce the synth and started to change their tone quite a lot, and then into obviously the That's the Spirit album, which I think is one of the best albums. To be fair, Sempiternal and That's the Spirit album are up there with two of my favourite albums of all time, and so they've been getting softer, if you like, and evolving their sound for years now, so it's no surprise that they're continuing to evolve their sound, and that's fair enough. And to be honest, I am actually looking forward to what they bring. I just hope that the word mainstream always concerns me though, and it'll be interesting to see how much they change, because if they want to tap into the mainstream, as we have discussed in previous videos, you know, there isn't much rock or guitar. You know, Melvin Ben even said, like, he looked at the top 50 or whatever the fuck it was, and he noticed that there wasn't a single guitar band in the top 50. So if Bring Me the Horizon want to get into that, it's really going to be fascinating, in all honesty, just how much they're going to change their sound to accommodate this goal that they have set. But fair play, you know, as a creative entity, it's always important to keep changing and adapting, but it's good that they're keeping their core values and they really want to retain who they are, to quote Oli Sykes. And it's quite interesting that they're taking inspiration from 21 Pilots, in the sense that they broke into the mainstream but still maintained who they were at their core. So it's just going to be fascinating, and I am excited to see what happens. And to be honest, I'm sure I'll probably enjoy it, because I'm such a big Bring Me the Horizon fan. And you know, just looking at like Don Broco, for example, obviously you look at Priorities and you look at Automatic, that's quite a shift. And then you look at Technologies, and in all honesty, there you go, there's another shift, and they're evolving and they're adapting their music and they're growing as a band and improving. So at the end of the day, so far for me, Bring Me the Horizon have gone from a band I didn't really like listening to because they were too heavy. They evolved, they added a bit of synth in, which I really enjoyed, you know, on the Sempiternal album, and then they really kind of mastered that for me on the That's the Spirit album. And so it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be really fucking interesting to see where they take it. But let's just hope that they don't destroy their sound too much for this challenge. That, as he said, it's gonna be a great challenge to try and break into the mainstream. But I wish them all the best. And at the end of the day, if Red and Leeds are going mainstream and Bring Me the Horizon bring out some sick music which breaks into the mainstream and they headline next year, then that's a win-win, you know, because they're still going to play all their older shit. So, you know, it's going to be fascinating going forward. But fair play to Oli Sykes and the band, and best of luck to them. What do you guys think? That's what I want to know. Are you fans of Bring Me the Horizon? Are you not? Are you looking forward to the fact that they're going to try this mainstream challenge, or are you more like, no, stick to your roots, stay heavy, please don't change too much? Let us know down in the comments, we really appreciate it, okay? Let's have a discussion like we always do. And let me just tell you, after that grime and rap challenge, I've found myself listening to a shit ton of rap, even outside of the challenge. I've listened to so much Post Malone today, and oh my god, abs, I'm so fucking hyped for Post Malone, I won't lie to you. But anyway guys, that's it. I've been Dudey Rhino. Thank you so much. Like, share and subscribe. Join us on the Discord, the link is down below. If you want to become a sponsor, we've got 51 now. Thank you so much to all the sponsors. You guys are amazing, and you are getting us closer and closer and closer to the full-time dream, which means more and more videos. Thank you guys. See you in the next one. Bye bye for now.